Welcome to the Bubba Army YouTube channel. Tuesday, January 11th, 2022, the Bubba the Love Sponge show, which you wouldn't have known because Anna didn't identify too much yesterday.
Oh. You mad at me?
Well, Anna, no, I'm not mad at you, but we need to have an air check session.
Okay.
Like we really do.
All right. I'm sorry.
I don't know that you've actually been sat down ever and taught radio.
No, never.
Like, sitting down with a veteran or a program director or an operations manager and going through an air check and said, no, you started off like this and you end it like this and you bump in like that and you bump out like that.
No,
do
never
they
been
still
taught.
do that?
I don't know that they do that anymore because
it used to be super common.
Because everything's voice tracked now.
Right.
So, they don't like it, they just do it again. And then you just literally read, like your read liner cards, so there's no way to mess it up if you just read the card.
Right.
Because obviously the program director or the operation, they've written the cards, and if you just read the cards, it's what they want said on their air as far as intros and outros and identifiers and promos and cross promotions and all that kind of nonsense. Because basically real radio personalities can't just wing it or have their own show for the moment. I mean, the shows that you hear on Florida Man Radio and obviously Jim Rome and J.P. Peterson, great talent. Obviously don't read liner cards, but I think all the music stations personalities just read liner cards.
Oh, I'm sure.
The new such and such and such and such, number one from this and that. And don't forget today, we'll have such and such out there live on location, slinging tires from 3 to 7 on 123 North Dale Mabry Street. And it's only brought to you by your fine friends at Yippee-O and Yippee-O's.
And those that don't read liner cards, you can clearly tell.
Yeah, they sound like Anna.
What the hell?
They sound... Well, Anna, I think first and foremost, if you have to be a co-host, you have to be energetic.
Okay.
Like, but welcome back to the show. It should be...
Her tone at the end of the sentences is what you're saying.
No.
Like the way she finishes a sentence or a word?
Just her overall introduction and enthusiasm.
Yeah, welcome to the show.
Yeah, that's what she would say.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
it's the emphasis of that last syllable.
Well, it'd be like this. It'd be like, this is what I would hear yesterday. Anna, am I freaking you out?
Oh, of course, yeah.
I mean, yeah, but
not more than usual, but
you're freaked out
that's
over
what I'm saying. That's my baseline. What baseline?
You're freaked out over the oil change. We're
baseline anxiety right now.
And here's the deal, man. We don't have to change your oil. I'm just trying to save you.
That's a mind F, and I'm not falling for it.
I'm just trying to save you $70.
Throw the car off the lift. I don't even care anymore. Just don't be mad at me.
I'm trying to. Well, hold on. If you think that you're going to, first of all, I'm not a recognized car. I don't have insurance for that lift.
I don't care. Just don't be mad at me.
Dan says regular car insurance covers it.
Oh, maybe her insurance.
Jay said he was going to buy me a new car.
You're not going after my insurance. If you go after my insurance, you're fired. There you go. So the car that falls lift, if you want to go gouge your car insurance, man, go ahead. I can actually make it fall off if you want me to.
And you've done it before.
Who?
Fired people for using insurance.
Yes, yeah.
And you'll do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has.
Tom the Tree Man.
He abused it.
We get insurance, Dan, when we're really rolling it, Sirius XM. Tom the Tree Man goes and gets everything that his white trash, stupid genes produced, every problem that he ever had in life.
He went and got fixed.
He went and got fixed.
So Bubba fired him?
So no, yeah.
He went and got like something that you push a button for, like something for his stomach or
hold on.
or something.
So Dan, he said he was he was like 35 years old, and he said he was incontinent. And he couldn't hold his pee back. Like he would dribble a little bit.
Everybody does that.
And so he went and got a full-blown,
like a bladder stimulator?
Yeah, no, a full-blown surgery. Whatever type of surgery a urologist does, in a full-blown operating room.
Implanted a device.
Yeah.
Implanted a device.
Wow.
He's 35. He just can't cut his stream off. You're going to put that on my insurance, bitch? So then we're renewing insurances, and the woman's like, listen, your rates are going to go up quite a bit. A couple $1,000 because you guys had a couple big claims last year. I'm like,
so
what?
It did affect your price?
Yes.
I'd be pissed.
It affects my price, and she's like, it's going to go up like another $1,800 a month because you guys exceeded your, like what? I'm like, well, who got surgery? And she's like, well, Thomas Parliamentier. Went and did I think his bill that year was like $108,000 of services. I was like, you're fired.
So funny.
So Anna, I before we got interrupted on that, this is kind of what I heard yesterday, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong. Okay.
You're right.
No, hold on.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
This is not an Anna. This is you know what? I'm having fun. Okay, like we're learning.
We're having fun.
We're funning.
We're learning.
Oh, this is fun.
Batting practice.
My bad.
There you
This is fun.
We're learning. We're learning. This is a learning
A
exercise.
teachable moment.
Tutorial.
This isn't a dressing down. You suck. My God, what the hell are you thinking? It's hey, let me tell you a few little things to make it better next time.
Absolutely. I'm
All
open to that.
No problem. Live from the Sunbelt Rental Studios, it's the Bubba the Love Spud Show. Hey, welcome back to the show. We were talking about some, and then you get into one of your stupid topics.
Oh.
Whereas it should have been, this is how it should have been.
Yeah.
Live from the Sunbelt Rental Studios, it's the Bubba the Love Spud Show. It's Anna Hummel, and I am guest hosting the Bubba the Love Spud Show. Bubba is gone for the day. Blitz, Dan, Lummy, and of course Jesus here with me today. So let's talk about such blah, 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 blah. See, and it was energetic and it was informative and it was telling everybody that I was gone and you know.
Yeah, the other.
And it's welcome back to the show.
The inflection was a bit lackluster, is what you're saying.
Well, not only that, but we're in the show business,
Yeah.
so you have to identify.
Dress it up.
If you're filling in for the iconic show host, you have to tell everybody that upon entry every time.
Got it.
Hey, it's Bubba. It's Anna, and I am filling in for
iconic show host.
Yeah, see, be a smartass about it.
Yeah.
Filling in to arguably a guy that should be on the Mount Rushmore of radio, Bubba the Love Spud Show. I am in the control seat here with me, Dan Diaco, Lummy, Blitz with the side order of Jesus. So, guys.
Yeah, as opposed to like Eeyore.
Now, the other thing, Anna, I mean myself. No, yeah. Welcome back to the show.
I'm so depressed. I haven't gotten laid.
Anna. And we were talking about Lummy. Lummy, what do you think about this? Then Dan would talk all over you, and you'd talk all over him. Then you, Jay, start verbal battling. I had to turn it off.
Oh.
Hi, it's Bubba the Love
You turned
Sponge.
on Bob and Tom.
Hi, it's Bubba the Love Sponge. And I turned on the Get Fresh crew in Gainesville yesterday. whatever top 40 was on. So, Anna, just a few little things.
Sure.
You know, just a few little things.
Thank you for teaching me.
And listen, I don't want anybody to think that I'm unappreciative because I think that even the 6 that Anna put on yesterday is better than a best of.
Thank you.
I think it's way better than the best stuff. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
It's way better than the best of. It's way better than the pre-recorded stuff that I could put on that you've already heard.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's each member of the show that in their own certain way is very significant. Hosted by Eeyore.
Hi.
I mean that's better. That's better than anything I could have scratched up. So Anna, please know. And then the other thing, Anna, I think you were kind of unprepared.
What?
Oh no.
I think you were unprepared. You didn't have your pre-rolls pre-rolled.
In that way.
No, just,
you got to smoke a few pre-rolls.
Now, hold on, Anna. And what do you mean? In preparation starts from all different ways, but that is probably one of the most things you need to be prepared on.
Yeah.
To potentially where you're taking the show, the path of the show. That's completely on you. As the host, that's on you.
Right.
I have like 5 things on my left screen already pre-racked that I'm ready to go. I've already pre-rolled them. I could potentially get another pre-roll, but the effort's there.
Right.
You didn't, none of that.
I honestly didn't take into account any pre-rolls. That was something that slipped my mind.
I don't think you had a path either. I don't think you had a clear path as to where you were going. And then the other thing is, when you're a little bit unprepared during the hot mic, you should stay here and try to prepare. But you left more than any.
I had to make urine a few times.
Yeah, but man, I would have. I mean, this is your one opportunity. This is like the backup quarterback has an opportunity to go in on a win.
Jordan Love.
And yeah.
I don't know what that means, but it's not good.
No. So,
you want to be Tom Brady.
The host, like whomever the host is, he needs or her needs to leave the studio the least because they're trying to navigate this.
But I have a weak bladder.
Okay, so maybe somebody should have not consumed
I'll bring her
so
a
much
pee
liquid.
pan. I'll bring her a pee pan
Bring her
next
a coffee
time.
can.
Or a diaper.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
no.
we'll get diapers for her.
All right,
be
guys,
hot.
stop.
Or a shiwi.
Just stop. she could, you know, that you could have held it a few additional times.
Oh, you don't know her.
All right, guys, I'm just trying to tell.
No, I know.
Anna, if you know you're going to host, you probably should back down on your consumption of water or whatever you're
Then I
drinking.
get really thirsty. Okay.
Can you help me here, Danny? I'm really frustrated.
Yeah, I mean, you wonder why she hasn't
I'm
gotten
trying-
laid in 3
like,
years.
but I'm
Because you
trying to-
talk to her and she's like,
I'm
you
trying
know,
to talk to her, and then like,
Hey, she needs one of those Tom the Tree Man implants.
No, but like I try to talk to her and tell her what I want and what I think would remedy the situation, and all I get's excuses.
Yeah, but this is like, you know, if you were a quarterback in college and Tom Brady's like, hey, let's spend a half hour together just kind of going over a few
I
pointers.
don't want to.
Oh, well.
And then
I got
a
exams
blister.
tomorrow.
So then, but hold on. So then once she decided to start listening to Tom, he's like, okay, on that 7-step drop, man, keep your shoulders a little bit more here and your hips
But I like
down.
my shoulders in
Yeah.
and not out like that.
Right.
How about
rather
an 8-step drop?
Right,
Yeah.
right. Rather than saying, okay, Tom, thanks, greatest of all time. Let me do it here. 7-step drop, shoulders just perfect.
Step that foot out.
Instead, when Tom Brady says, hey, listen, get your hips, get your shoulders. I don't know if I can do my hips like that, and I think I'd like to take a 5-step drop. That's the way I always.
I feel
I'm
better on
pigeon-toed.
5.
I chip on my feet if I go too many steps.
That's true.
Like, I mean, we're trying. I'm trying to give you some insight here.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sorry.
honest to God, I was going to go through the room, and this is not a pile on Anna session. Anna, we were in a learning scenario until you've talked back on every one of them.
Oh, so now it's a punishing scenario?
No, it's not a punishing deal, but it just,
Oh.
it's just got a different. In my little head, I have a different mindset
Okay.
You want to see a punishment? Wait till we put water in your car later.
of you,
Huh?
Dan. What? It's been brought to my attention that you may have a medical issue.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
You,
Mm-hmm.
Johnny, everything is the best. I'm in tip-top shape. I got a core. I got abs. I got, everything. I got the nicest ass on the show. I got, I can run 5 miles, all that.
Yeah, I got blood in my urine.
Oh, you got a kidney stone, buddy.
No, I don't. I don't have an infection or a kidney stone. So now they're trying to rule out cancer. So I'm freaked out. So Anna was right when she said, something wrong, Dan? So, yeah, I'm a little
Dan,
freaked out.
why did you want to even talk about this?
Well, because to the listeners, as a PSA, if you have blood in your urine, even one time, if you think there's blood in your urine, you need to see your urologist immediately. Because when I called the urologist, he freaked out, which freaked me out further.
Now, blood in the urine, does it look like Coca-Cola or is
No,
it like
red blood, like I was
red?
pissing blood.
Let's call that peeing.
Okay,
if you could,
urinating.
That is a real
hematuria,
doctor, though.
gross,
It's a real
gross,
doctor, though, that said that word, that slang, if you will.
gross hematuria.
Oh, that's what chicks usually say when I take my shirt off. Oh, sorry. You got a gross hematuria going on there. So, Danny, I'm not trying to be funny with the potential really serious issue here. So
So I'm
be
getting a
mild.
full workup tomorrow, blood work, a CT scan, a cystogram.
cancer of like the bladder.
That's what he's worried about. He wants to do I think you had this when they stick a camera in your meatus
So,
and
hold
look
on.
inside your
Could
bladder.
it be myoglobin?
Everybody be quiet.
No,
Take a camera. Are they going to put that up your pee hole?
I think so.
Whoa.
Very
You're gonna be
excited about
awake?
that.
I hope they
Oh.
do all that, and it turns out Dan ate a lot of beets yesterday.
I didn't know. So I didn't exercise over the weekend. I didn't do anything that was
Well,
traumatic.
you were in my Cadillac. We were kind of doing some donuts in the back of my Cadillac.
and
my prom
nothing-
car.
No, I can't come up with an explanation. So
Now, Dan, a lot of times, people don't know when they're having a kidney stone. I mean, have they done a CT scan to see?
that's what we're doing tomorrow morning.
Right. There could be You may not think you have a stone, but
When you feel a lot of
could.
pain, though?
No, I have zero pain.
No, I mean, like, if you had a kidney
yeah,
stone.
he would be feeling
So
pain.
that's
Right, that's why I don't
By the
think it's
time you
kidney
get
stone.
urine, by the time you get blood in your urine, you've
You've had a painful episode at that point.
Exactly.
Right,
You've
right.
had some type of sharp pain to create that because it's now starting to travel. When it's rolling around in your kidney, it's just kind of floating around there, right, Danny? It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
really start irritating until it starts trying to travel out.
Right.
Can we get a copy of that tape that they make for our OnlyFans?
Oh, you mean
Going through
Dan's
his-
Oh,
People.
my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, our newest trend, our number one trending video on OnlyFans isn't Stormy Daniels or Akira or Janessa Brazil. It's going through Dan's pee hole, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, one of my most memorable TV moments was Katie Couric's colon. So, maybe that's worthwhile.
Speaking of colons, I don't know how you can. I don't know if there's going to be a colon play in the Brandon the Quad, Caitlin Hatley deal.
Oh.
But I did talk to Brent yesterday, and 9:30 Thursday is the optimal time for Caitlin. She's got actually a tattoo appointment at 2. So, yeah, she's working on she has this ongoing tattoo, I think, on her leg or something. And she's got like a session like at 2. So Hatley would be like, 9:30, 10 o'clock would be optimal for her. And then she'll go, she'll take a shower and do everything, leave Brandon's room and go to the hotel deal. I mean, to the tattoo deal. So do we know when Brandon's getting in town?
He gets in tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Perfect.
He leaves today at 9.
So tomorrow, which would be Wednesday, and then he'd get a good overnight sleep and then be ready to go at 9:30 on Thursday. And then we can blitz talk about it, maybe even have it uploaded to OnlyFans by Friday's show. I'm thinking Friday's show is going to have a lot of how did it go last night, Brandon, right?
Yeah.
That's up to them getting us the footage, right?
Either we get the footage from them or we get, somebody else in there to tape it.
We have Lummy dressed up like a dresser videotaping, so no one notices.
Lummy's dressed up like a nightstand, and he's in there taping. So anyway, Lummy, I'll tie all that together, okay?
I was talking to Brandon about it, yeah.
Yeah, so we can, she's ready to go 9:30 on Thursday. I mean, hell, she might be done by the time the show ends on Thursday. I don't know if this is going to be a couple hours. I mean, she's ready. She's prepared to spend 2-3 hours, whatever it takes.
Well, he's been edging.
He's been training.
Like she's not going to be like us. I don't think she's the kind of working girl where you get, they give you one orgasm and then they're out of there. I think Caitlin Hatley is like, you got me from 2 maybe 3 solid hours.
That's awesome.
So this is a very. I mean, Brandon the Quad. I'm gonna be dead honest with you. You'll never experience this type of situation in your entire life unless you would get married or have a girlfriend. Mm-hmm. This is truly a girlfriend experience. She's just not getting you your relief and then blasting out of there as fast as she possibly can because she's got an Uber driver waiting for her. This is a responsible, Caitlin Hatley. It's going to make this an enjoyable situation. Blitz, I probably need to get with Brent and see if he's going to tape it like on a phone or a GoPro or like whatever.
Okay.
And how we could get it. Because I want to put it, that's going to be a big.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a big draw.
Mm-hmm. We should have a watch party.
We should put a camera on his head.
Can we do
have
a
like
watch
a POV video.
Well, so Dan, is everything going to be okay? Is everything going to be okay?
I don't know, Bubba. I'm really freaked out by the whole thing. It happened at 11 o'clock yesterday, and
just European, right?
Yeah, and all of a sudden there's like blood. I'm like, whoa!
Like how much?
A significant amount.
And it wasn't like old blood that tends to be a little darker. It was bright red.
It was pretty red, yeah.
You're not going to do the typical guy thing and wait 6 months to see if it goes away?
Like Vince Lombardi?
No.
You're not going to Vince Lombardi yourself?
No, because when I called the urologist, he immediately freaked out himself, which...
That always makes you feel good when the doctor freaks
really
out.
Good, yeah. He's like, we're going to get you in tomorrow.
And Blitz, you're a doctor,
right.
And the doctor flips out.
Right.
That's even worse, right?
Yeah.
If you're just Johnny Ham and Egger, okay, the doctor flips out, But when you're a doctor and the doctor flips out,
but like what Dan,
oh my God.
And what Dan's saying is like, look, if anyone out there is listening and they have an issue, like go to the doctor
immediately.
Don't wait.
Yeah.
I'm not really. I usually wait.
I know, me too, and it's bad.
Yeah.
You shouldn't, but.
Well, I usually just call Dan and see if Dan can do it. Even dental work, Dan will fix me up.
Yeah.
When Dan popped my what was that? An infected?
Oh,
what was
the
that?
abscess.
My abscess.
Oh God,
gun.
that was so good.
Dan was a little bit mad at first because he was like, "This is a little out of my wheelhouse, Bubba.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be going to a dentist." And I go, "Dan, just get the scalpel and blast it. It's got a bunch of pressure in there. Dentist is going to do the same thing. You're a doctor, Dan." You always make fun of dentists anyway, Dan. Say they're not real doctors. You're a real doctor, buddy. It's like, you're right. Give me that 17 blade. Blam. Right?
Yep, that's exactly
if
how it
I'd
happened.
gone to a dentist, Dan, he would have done the very same thing you did.
Yes.
Relieve the pressure and maybe I don't know. He might have packed it full of something, but we were busy that day. What's that, Blitz?
Were you peeing? Are you still peeing blood?
Today?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell today, but yesterday all day.
Okay.
And I peed like 30 times yesterday too.
Why?
But I checked for infection. I don't have any infection, so I did urinalysis. Just blood.
Why did you pee 30 times?
I don't know. I just kept checking. I just kept wanting to see. Is it red? Is it red? Is it red?
Hold on.
Like Anna.
I will tell you this: being a very much an expert at kidney stones, a lot of times you start peeing a lot when you have. I think.
I hope I have a kidney stone.
Me too.
I pray I have a kidney stone.
Because a lot of times you start urinating very frequently when you're starting to get a kidney stone.
Right.
So what would be the best case? That would be the best case scenario, Dan, is that you got one that's not big enough to irritate you enough, but it's starting to travel, and it's tearing up the inside, but it's not big enough to
block.
Really, really cause a ton of pain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not obstructing, it's just destructing.
It's just, whatever it hits, it's kind of putting a little blood in there.
Yeah.
That would be the best.
I hope so. We'll find out.
They put you on some Flomax and tell you to drink 2 gallons of water.
You're getting checked out today?
Dan, I could be your doctor on this one.
Please.
Finally, I can give back to you medically,
Well,
Dan.
I was going to say, Dan, the good news is all the doctors in our chat are telling you what's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Dan, hold on.
Dr. Bubba.
You know, Dan, I'm not a doctor, but I do know a lot about, especially kidney stones.
Right. You've had a lot of experience with it. My dad gets them. My uncle gets them.
Right.
I mean, they're in the family.
So, and here's the deal. You could have a stone that's so small, it's kind of sandish more than it's formed. It's not really, not calcified.
Right, it's just a little gritty.
And it's just causing you some mild irritation, which would cause bleeding. And more importantly, you have to start peeing a lot when that process starts. God, that'd be so nice. Kidney stones, no cancer. Huh?
That'd be awesome.
But you haven't started drinking lots of water, though.
Yeah, they're going to tell you the monsters are
of
not
course.
good for you as well. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
Dan, what
I'm
if the
gonna look like the guy
doctor
from the
tells
Mummy.
you? What if the doctor tells you,
God.
Dan, no more monsters? Are you got to be prepared for that?
I'm gonna gain 100 pounds.
He's going to switch energy drinks because he goes, well, the doctor just said no monsters.
No.
I got a different brand.
Here's what you do, Dan. You're like, listen, okay. If I don't drink monsters, I'll probably not get one of these, or I'll get one of these every once in a while, and I can still drink monsters. Cost of doing business.
Yeah, I get that philosophy.
Especially, Dan,
thinking.
if you know that. If you know that this blood is a smaller kidney stone. It's not cancer. It's not anything like that because you're going to get it checked out. Then you're like, okay, every couple of years, I'm going to have a little episode here, a little pee deal, a little blood deal. But God dang, those monsters are good as hell. I'm not going to quit monsters because I might, every 2 years pee a little blood. I mean, I'll take monsters over that all day.
All day.
I don't know that I could give up my monster. I don't know, Anna, that you could lift a car. I don't know that you could.
Could I lift a car?
No,
Probably
a car
not.
tire. I don't know if you could lift a car tire parallel with over your head.
Over my head?
Mm-hmm.
How much do they weigh?
I mean, you got to think that.
I think I could do it. I don't know if I could put it on the car.
Why not?
I don't know because I just feel
Anna's pretty strong though.
Yeah, I mean I could lift it over my head. I don't know.
Anna.
She's not weak. She's a paper tiger, but she's not weak.
I'm strong.
Let's agree then.
Would you like to see my biceps? Okay.
No,
fine.
I don't. But I know that you're.
Fine. You probably want to.
I know that you're wiry.
You probably
Listen,
want
Cretan Travis has big biceps, and he got taken down by ibuprofen today. So
hold on,
just in case you forgot, this is what we're working with. Oh yeah! What's up?
Anna,
yeah,
very nice.
She's a paper tiger. She's not weak.
Yeah, very nice.
It really is.
That is a.
You see me in the gym? I get beast mode on you.
You see, for somebody that looks that good and has that great muscle tone, you should be far tougher than you are.
Yeah.
I mean,
damn, that looks good.
Blitzy's like that guy that
Jesus
looks like that.
She's
but
full whap on herself.
Wouldn't be the first time. Looking good.
Look at you.
Go, girl. Damn.
She's her own hype girl.
I don't need y'all. I look good, how?
Can you imagine, Blitz, if you go to a bar and you see a girl talking to herself
in the mirror,
and she's like, all she's doing is put herself.
Dude.
God, look how good you look tonight.
When's the last time you've been to a public gym, Bubba?
I don't go. I refuse.
Oh, dude, the men's locker room of a public gym literally is like
a pose
men
off.
standing in front of the mirror there, posing off, like, oh, I look good, yeah. Oh,
I
it's
would
like
literally
nonstop.
walk. I would
They
literally
say it out loud?
Yes.
I would literally walk in and clown those guys and be like, "Come on, fellas,
But yeah,
this isn't a competition."
like literally, it's all the time.
Oh, I
think that
got
might
like
be my new
naked
niche.
grandmas with socks and shoes on. I'm
Well,
like,
that
why do you
might
put
be
on
my
a shirt?
That might be my new niche. Is I go to public gyms and editorialize on the guys that are posing. You know, be like, "Come on, buddy,
Yeah.
the hell you
Pick
gonna
the
do
right
with that?"
gym though.
Well, there's different gyms that have different like reps, like musclehead gyms and like
Yeah.
like I think the gym blitz. I mean, don't lie. I think I caught you, but you particularly pick the gym with the hottest bitches.
Who wouldn't?
I mean, that's all blitz. That's the only prerequisite blitz has for a gym. He could care less about their equipment. What are the hot University of Tampa chicks?
Yep.
How many of those train here? And what time?
I found them.
What is the hottest gym in your downtown area, which is where you live?
I mean, like
Like-
a regular, like real gym, because like there's some like specialized ones that are expensive and blah blah blah.
No,
but-
no, like not these bushy, like boutiques, like this Nautilus or
Yeah.
these Pilates places, or anything like that, like
CrossFit.
like a real gym.
So I've been going to the gym. It's actually at UT sometimes if I can get in.
What,
What do you mean if you can? What do you mean if you can get in?
Are
You
you
just follow
sneaking
someone
in?
that gets in. Yeah.
Oh God.
But like
No, hold on, for real?
yeah. But like
You got to be shady and hang out by the door, and then try to catch the door.
yeah. Just, you can either speed up or slow down as you're walking because it's like the front door you got to walk to it. Like there's not like a parking space right there.
Right?
So if you see someone walking towards it, you just kind of speed up with them or slow down or whatever.
You have
need
like
to
your towel over your shoulder, like you're getting ready to work out.
bring a gym bag and just you know what you're doing.
Right now, what's the
Nobody
University of Tampa gym like?
The gym itself is decent.
No,
But I've never-
I'm talking about the eye candy.
Yeah, it's great.
They built in like a brand new
See,
pool there
you
too, so
still look-
summertime Blitz is gonna love it.
I just noticed the pool.
You
like,
still look like a guy that could be in college.
Well, he could be a
couldn't.
professor.
No,
Blitz looks like a college kid. Have
Yeah.
you seen college kids?
He looks.
They look 7.5.
No,
Really did, yes,
but
This
I'm
guy
just-
looks like a narc walking in the gym.
like he's a DEA
Yeah.
agent. Hey,
Whose
did you
dad
guys,
showed up to play?
who brought the DEA agent?
well, it's weird. I walk around like, hey, has anyone got any Molly?
Yeah.
God.
Hey, I couldn't. Anna, look at
Dad,
me.
you're embarrassing
I couldn't
me.
go. Mine would be who's grandpa's at the gym.
Yeah.
Because I'm the guy be like, man, aren't you going to wipe that piece of machinery down?
Are you the wipe down police?
Well, I'm the gym etiquette police. Like, if you don't put your weight back.
Right, no grunting.
Yeah, I hate to go.
Oh,
No throwing your weights on the ground.
Yeah.
they don't care about my gym if you do that. You can grunt.
So
Bubba,
know-
you got to if you want hot MILFs, Bubs, you got to go to LA Fitness I think it's on Del Mabry. Hot MILFs and hot
the
gay
big,
guys.
that giant one.
Yes, the signature.
He doesn't
Yeah.
want MILFs. He
Hold
wants to
on.
go
Hot-
where
hot-
Blitz is
No.
going.
That's his
hold on.
wheelhouse.
No. Even hot like MILFs, like 25-year-old MILFs.
Yeah, they're
That LA Fitness is
it
got
was
some
shocking.
hot.
Now, do you
chicks.
go there, Blitz?
No, because I'm not a member of LA Fitness,
I went once.
and that one's a signature, so it costs more to go to it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, okay.
exclusive.
Like, so Anna, and there's dudes, big dudes.
Like I think a lot of them are gay because they're super hot. But yeah, there's hot guys and hot women, hot moms.
Well, they're
Lots of
gonna think I'm grandpa if I go there. I'm not. I got my own gym.
Yeah, Bubba, you should go with Blitz
but
at
you're
UT one time and sneak in.
hanging out with Travis. That's your
You
audience.
guys are to throw her up.
House 990-499 100 bits. He is fully Jim. Tucker has him on all the time. No.
Why are you so papered out?
Oh, no.
Come on.
I'm just so sore.
I mean, you're getting you're not as massive as you're shrinking. Like you're not training. You're getting soft. You used to be a mountain of a man. Now you're just.
A paper tiger, my Travis.
But you're just not thick anymore. Like you used to be thick. Look, like you're just not thick anymore. Oh, there's a good one. That's a Kanat. Whole body into it, cousin. Right there. Right there. Oh, yeah. Right there. That's a Kanat. Right there. There we go. That's fucking $1 million Swedish deep tissue therapy, cousin.
I just got mine if you got yours.
I got a whole big thing that I've been through. This Blitz and I have our daily meeting. I didn't even give him, I hadn't even told him about my whole ordeal last night and how I didn't get to bed till 9 o'clock because I had explosive diarrhea all night long.
Oh,
and
no.
my butthole, my anus now looks like the monkeys at the zoo.
Because you power washed it with the tushy?
Well, no, the tushy doesn't even help once it's, blowed out.
Right.
Once you've blown it out because you're literally, I'll get into all that.
Yeah,
I missed the gym today because I was up till 9:15 pooping.
Wiping.
And my anus looks like a baboon. And it feels like it. And when you're back there, you try to tuck it back in.
Whoa.
Oh, it's popping out?
Oh,
well,
no.
yeah, that's what
Giving you
What's popping?
Kissy
yeah, well,
face?
I'm popping all right. It's just not what should be
Duck
popping.
lips?
Jack Harlow.
Yeah, I got duck lips. It's a lip.
Got duck lips.
I got collagen in my anus. Hi, I have a collagen infused anus, and my name's Todd Clem. How are you? So BARP starts out first with Brandon the Quad losing his virginity today at 9:30.
3 hours.
And Blitz blew it, but it is at the Ramada Inn. Way to go, Blitz.
Mm-hmm.
Way to
It actually is.
Oh my God.
I know the chow.
She doesn't know how to work. You don't. See that.
I'll leave now.
That just really. We're all in on it. We're all working. No, Anna, it's not the Holiday Inn, but you blew it.
I did.
Not even the dumb guy goes, it's not the Holiday Inn, it's the Hampton. Not even he said that.
I knew how to work it.
He knew it wasn't at the Ramada Inn, it's at the Hampton. He knew that.
Right.
I didn't
But
say
he didn't say it. But you are like, it's really there, validating that we're working. God, I should take that heater away from you.
Yeah, the heater.
Don't you feel like the littlest person in the room when you blow the high spot?
Yeah.
Fish on Jay, 1,000 bits.
But we're all dancing, we're all working.
Right.
It's just we just got a real good jive going.
Then I ruined it.
And then she's the one that foul ball hit the window, and now the game's over.
Yeah, my bad.
Because Mr. McGillicuddy's coming out mad as hell that the ball hit the window. And then he tells you this: you can't play.
I ruined it for everyone.
No, well, here's the deal. Like in my neighborhood, Mr. Lewis Bouse's dad, Mr. Bouse, who is this really mean Cuban guy, and they were the only immigrants in the whole entire neighborhood.
Oh, God.
So it was all white kids and this one little Cuban kid named Lewis Bouse, and he was the fastest, and whatever. He was so much faster than us guys. And his dad,
Probably a good swimmer too.
And his dad, Mr. Bouse, was kind of a hard ass. But they had the only field behind their house where we could play, baseball, football.
Right.
He was the only one that had his yard was big enough to play in. So we had to get permission. So once he gave you permission early in the year, Mr. Bouse, can we play some baseball? But he'd say we had to use a tennis ball instead of a baseball. Well, when he gave you permission at the first of the year, well, then you just had permission for all year. Like you have to go ask him every time until you break a fence or the foul ball goes into the window, and then Mr. Bouse comes out, cuts a promo, you get in trouble, and the field's closed for the rest of the year. Like it's going to take a miracle for us to be able to go back there. We're all playing ball, Anna, and you foul tipped it into Mr. Bouse's window, and now the game's over.
Mm-hmm.
Lo siento.
Especially the dynamic that the show has, how we're all working, and then when you are the person that messes up the bit, don't you feel stupid?
Yeah. Really dumb. Dumber than Lummy.
Phew, great, we're gonna have a bunch of people hanging out at the Hampton and trying to hear Brandon get his niz.
Oh, jeez.
Starts today at 9 Thiz. Brent Hatley's going to be calling in live at 10:30. Because Caitlin Hatley Blitz isn't a one and done,
No, she's not.
No, she's not. Once you get your party one time, I'm out of here. She's not being paid for this. This is not a prostitution thing at all.
No, she's a healthcare hero.
Exactly. Caitlin Hatley is a goddamn healthcare hero, is what she is.
Yes, she is.
She actually should get a tax credit for helping the handicapped.
Absolutely.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Check here if you made love to a handicapped man that never had a chance in life to get laid. $7,500. Be like putting, solar strips on your garage.
Or like a
Something like that.
The Bubba Radio Network will return after this.
Way to blow it on him.
I know, I fucked it up.
Fucking bitch.
Fucking bitch. Hate you. Hate you. Speaking of myself.
DJ Bud, give it a. Are you gonna be there? I'm writing my little list of people that will be there.
Yeah, God bless Caitlin Hatley, for real.
Otherwise, are you making the drive up?
Oh, Brandon will be there tonight.
Yep.
God, did you take some dumb pills today?
No, I'm not. This is just occurring to me that we can actually speak to him tonight.
Did you take fucking extra stupid pills?
That's right. That's right.
And we can talk about your heater. Does it make a difference?
Yes, it does.
No, for real.
It for real, it does. It gives me heat, which I need, which I lack.
Are you coming? All right, Wizzy. Big Country tonight at 8, 6 o'clock. 6 to 8. What you got, Organic Gene? You're doing great, dang too.
Yes, Iggy, can't wait to see you and all
Did you get all the smart choked out of you by a 9-year-old last night?
No.
Did you roll the 9-year-old?
No, I rolled with a 17-year-old.
Oh, now we're talking.
And a normal adult.
Oh, gross.
And I stayed late because I was frustrated with myself.
Morning, 6-7
So I was
Scout.
asking questions about how to get out of
Mustard
certain
ready to
positions.
Man, you're
go.
different than me. If I have a bad night, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
No, I want to get better because I
You
keep
coming?
getting myself in the same
Fuck,
fucking
99,
shit.
100 bits.
I'm annoyed with myself.
That's right, Donkey Teeth. Are you
Well, I was
coming
probably-
tonight, Donkey Teeth? I'm on
I
5
was probably out
Good
by
morning.
then.
Corey 1 Doug, good morning.
I had a little
Look,
helper.
do you have a roughed-in roster
What?
I had a little
for
helper.
Tates?
That's what I'm taking right now.
All right,
I got
work
you
on
want?
it.
I got like
You know Bubba Light's going to be there.
I got 13 right now.
With Trick Knee.
Yep. Brandon the Quad gonna be there?
I didn't say is he. I just stated he will be there.
Yeah.
I said,
got you
oh
down.
yeah, he's
You're
gonna
not
be
coming.
there. That's all.
You
I
were
said.
trying to help him out on his list.
Yes.
Yeah.
I said, don't forget to add Brandon to the list. You fuck nugget.
I had him on the list already. I had
They-
people on the
they
list that
say
I
it.
know is coming.
You didn't say it.
Did I just name everybody? No. Yeah, you're scrambling now.
All right, everybody chill out.
No.
I got a little roughed-in roster, too. We're gonna talk about it.
Okay.
Travis
So
gonna
be
there?
prepared. So be prepared, you dumb fuck.
I'm writing people. I'm
I
asking
think he's
people.
talking to me.
No Donkey Teeth.
Hey.
Don't over there. Don't start there with your fucking secret shit, okay?
He just did the fellatio.
No, that was the single wrench.
He just did a fellatio movement.
You did?
Motion. Yeah, like he was sucking
What
a,
does that mean?
like he was sucking a cock. And then he
What
looked
a
at
narc.
Lummy. He's like, "Hey, Lummy." He's like, "Oh."
Big Country
And then he looked at me. He's like, "Oh, this is a
500
single
bits,
wrench."
Big Country.
You do the double wrench.
Can't wait.
And I do well. It's the only thing I can do when it comes to cars. And you know what? I did it last night. Guess what? Indicator light went off. So I did something right.
What do you mean?
Tony
My
B,
indicator
32,
light
10
came
months,
off. I think
Long
it's 'cause
Beach
you
trip,
lugged my nuts.
400 bits.
Your indicator light came off?
Yeah, it's been on forever, and I think because you lugged my nuts, it's good now.
What indicator was it?
It was low pressure on my tires.
It was probably because we added the right amount of pressure to.
Yeah, but even when I added pressure to the tires, it would still stay on.
Tony B, 32, 10. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's on me
You're
strip.
right. Whatever you say.
Cherry Head, 323.
Well, I don't think Brandon is gonna
Added.
destroy that pussy.
Yes, he will.
Bubba's back fat.
He's got to fuck it with his wheelchair.
Guys, he doesn't need to win the marathon. He just needs
He's
to go
got-
over the finish line. Okay?
He's gonna win the marathon.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You just take
He
him.
is the marathon.
You just drag his body over the finish line.
Why
That's
can't
all
he
I
use his
want.
chair?
He can use his chair. Might be cheating. But
Who cares? We're letting, or he can cheat all he wants.
okay, that's what I'm saying. As long as he crosses the finish line.
I think he's gonna take a wheel and shove it
doesn't
right
even
shut
up
the
pussy.
fuck up about the whole thing, because you are like have no
Yeah.
like you don't even know what you're talking.
You don't even
about.
jog.
Like you don't fuck.
You're not even in the
Yeah.
marathon.
But I have fun.
You're a spectator,
No.
just
No, but
watching
hold
everyone
on.
run.
You're the longest from being fucked. Everybody in this building's gotten fucked since you have.
Yep.
A lot.
So,
So
I still know how it happens.
you do?
Yeah.
you Googled it.
I'm just saying, like you know.
You ex-hamstered it.
I just wish you'd fucking.
You just wish I'd fucking fuck?
That should be a Rocky ASA song.
Yeah.
I just wish you'd fuck. So, speaking of a real man, I'll tell you what a real man does. He has I've been having some horrible diarrhea deals.
Oh no.
It started at the track on Saturday.
Overdogs.
Where I didn't really eat much track food at all. And I got like some kind of stomach bug or ate some bad food or something.
You don't like have any idea of what you think it is?
I do, but I don't want to say.
Okay.
It's not that ice cream cake threw that out ages ago.
Here's where I really honest to God think it is. And I'm not trying to hurt his feelings because he makes the best vegetable stew ever. My boy, One-Eyed Billy. You know One-Eyed Billy Blitz, my guy.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got one eye.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, his name is Billy.
He's from West Virginia. He's like my man. Like he's my guy. He does all my track maintenance. He
He was driving the water truck by you on your Facebook stream the other day.
Right. One-Eyed Billy's my guy. Like I lost. It used to be One-Eyed Billy and Elwood, and obviously Elwood has died. Rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
So now all I got's One-Eyed Billy. So I love One-Eyed Billy, and One-Eyed Billy's more important than ever. So anyway, One-Eyed Billy Blitz, when we're going to spend the weekend at the track, he has his camper. I got my little camper.
Yep.
And he sometimes makes One-Eyed Billy's world-famous vegetable stew. And it's the best vegetable. Oh, it's vegetable soup.
Okay.
Because it's always colder. And he tries to make, he makes this infamous vegetable soup. And I love it.
Sure.
Does it have any meat in it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
But this particular batch, I think he put too much cabbage in there.
Oh,
and I don't like cabbage.
Okay.
But I ate it. And see, listen, cabbage I'm sure is you got to develop some tolerances on cabbage.
Yeah.
Like if you just eat cabbage for the first time, because I don't like cabbage and I don't eat cabbage. But I think Billy put a bunch of cabbage in this and it just kind of a lot of it was cabbage based. And I have been absolutely I've had explosive, blown out to the point where you have stomach pains, diarrhea.
Bubba Army, New Hampshire, $20 cash.
So I diarrhea pooped like 7 times on Saturday, like 6 times on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And Monday it seemed to get a little better because I took some Pepto-Bismol once I got home.
It's funny you say that because this morning before I left, I have one of those like pre-made salad bag things in my fridge. I was going to grab it for lunch today, but it's all cabbage. And I was like, it's probably not a good call to eat that like before BARP and the party. I was like, I'll just wait.
Is cabbage as a food been known to be like a blow you out?
If I eat a lot of it, yes.
I think it has a lot of fiber in it.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what I think. I don't know.
It could be.
So then I get back on my regiment, and I do my colon blows. So as I get my daily pills, my little morning, I got morning pills and night pills, and I take my morning pills like at 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I should have not put any colon blows in this week's pill regimen because I'm just getting over. Having explosive diarrhea from cabbage. I don't think that my bowels need, any more stimuli. And so I Of course, Tuesday started with my, colon blows, 2 in the morning, like I do. And I think, Blitz, that caused, so now I got re-diarrhea.
Oh, not re-diarrhea.
Yeah, re-diarrhea. Had diarrhea for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, then kind of had a reprieve, and then I cranked it back up. And yesterday I was nonstop to the point, Blitz, where my stomach would be like you feel like you. And this is the kind of diarrhea it is. It's the kind of diarrhea where you feel like you absolutely are gonna poop your pants, like you can barely make it to the toilet.
Right.
It has you have so much pain, and then you sit on the toilet and it goes. And then you have like a couple little Barbie boots, milk dud willies.
I hate that.
And but it got you got the pressure out.
Sure.
I guess.
But you thought it was gonna be like a bowl filler.
Yeah,
it
felt like something that was just gonna be absolutely looks like a brain.
Right.
And it ends up being just not a lot.
Whatever.
So every one that I had yesterday was like that. And I went like 7 or 8 times to the point where I was up until 9:30 pooping. But when I would go to the bathroom, it would literally just be like, oh my God, I gotta go. I'd run there, waddle there.
Squeeze your cheeks together.
Yeah, seriously.
I believe you.
Squeezing my cheeks together.
Yeah.
Then once I got there, a big thing of air.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then
is this a hype train?
Then like plop, plop, plop.
Nothing.
3 little Barbie boots with a milk dud chaser, and then that's it. And so you're like, okay. So then you clean up. Well, it's literally the 5th or 6th time that you've wiped your butt today. Now your butt looks like a balloon knot. That's like super it literally looks like you should be at the zoo.
Yeah.
You know those monkey
that baboon ass.
Yeah, you get that.
Now, were you looking at it?
No, but
you could feel it.
Okay. No, I was just wondering.
Feeling it, kissing you back.
When you're wiping and it's and you're feeling it, and you're going over mountains when usually you're just going through a little valley, but now your valley has turned into mountains.
You're like, I'm not in Florida anymore.
I mean,
there's mountains.
You're 4-wheeling across your BH.
Oh man.
Mine Appalachia.
Yeah, Pikes Peak.
And it hurts.
I got Pikes Peak for a butthole.
And it's all raw. Is it all raw?
And it's so very sensitive.
Yeah.
So I was up until, and so then Blitz, I remembered, like right at 8 o'clock, 8:30, my last, salad, my last salad shooter. That's what I was just, and that's what you do.
Yeah.
You're just shooting salad out there.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing. So when you sit there on the bowl and you got the gonorrhea, you got re-diarrhea like I do. Originally started out with cabbage.
Re-rhea.
And then it's gone into a colon blow kicker. So you don't really have any substance. It's salad.
Right.
You're just salad shooting.
Mm-hmm.
So after you salad shoot, and so after I salad shotted for the 7th time, I'm like, you know what? I remember about 5 years ago, I had the same situation. I got it, and I went to Dr. Cheramonte, who, by the way, is retired now.
Right.
But he prescribed me. It got so bad, Blitz. I had diarrhea for like 7 days in a row.
I was going to say, you have to have it really bad. You were probably really dehydrated.
I finally went to the doctor, and he's like, yeah, you got some kind of some kind of irritable bowel kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
Take these. Or, he prescribed me these. Well, of course, he gave me a couple refills.
Sure.
Because I always ask for refills.
Absolutely.
So, like, if I go there for one particular ailment and he's going to give me a drug, I always go, hey, Doc, can I get maybe a refill too?
That's
on
smart. Because you'll probably get whatever you had again.
Yep.
Well, they're always like, yeah, no problem. Because they're giving it to you once.
Well, especially with things like that.
Yeah.
Like, anytime I get amoxicillin or a Z-Pack, I'll say, hey, can you put me a refill on that? Then you got one in case you get something.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
I always got some pills laying
Me too.
around.
Right, Bubs.
I always got like a Z-Pack, some Tamiflu.
Smart.
Me too.
Some penicillin. I always got a little bit, couple pain pills.
Oh yeah.
Molly.
I got.
Oh, sorry. That's my.
I
asked my drug dealer, hey, can I get a refill? They're like, yeah, no problem. It's an extra $20. I'm like, perfect. Throw it in there. In case I need it.
No Molly for me. But I always, so Blitz, I remember they were like DES. I forget what they're called, but they're not like over-the-counter willies. These are real medicine, right? Real prescription pills. So I remember, and I have a drawer. My entire top drawer of my dresser is all my pills.
Oh my God.
But I mean, but hold on. There's fish oil and vitamin C
Sure.
and zinc and B6 and what's that stuff called I take for my joints? Chondroitin and
I don't know.
Yeah.
just there's all a bunch of but there are also Ambien and there's some good stuff in there
Right.
too. But that's where I keep it all right there. Even the old stuff. So Blitz, I go, I remember I got that diarrhea pill. Let me go find it. So I get up, I turn the lights on in my bedroom, and I'm, in my underwear, and I am having to go through these pill bottles to try to find. And then I found it.
I love doing that.
I found it, and there's like 10 left. You're supposed to take 2 a day for like 4 days. Well, Blitz, I got enough. So I took it last night for the first time, and I'm already better.
Beautiful.
No, I mean, not like, but I'm going to continue to take it for like 3 or 4 days so I dry it up.
Gotcha.
But if I hadn't, had the wherewithal to, when I had diarrhea, ask for a refill. You should always do that, especially on the stuff like they're not going to. When you go to Publix or go to get your place, your whatever fills your pharmacy, Walgreens, CVS, and you got like 3 refills on some like hydrocodones or something like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll be like a little fishy on that, thinking that you might be in a pill.
Well, yeah,
head.
there are no.
But
refills on
diarrhea
those,
pills.
yeah.
Right. But diarrhea pills, man.
Have all
the
of them you want.
Pharmacist isn't going to be like, that seems like pretty much an aggressive dosage on the diarrhea deal. 2 refills. I don't know about this one.
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't care.
Right.
They don't care about that. They don't care about antibiotics. It's good stuff, like stuff that can't hurt you. Right?
Mm-hmm.
They care about Zoloft and
Perks and
perks and
Now they care,
Ambien.
Vicodin.
they care about ivermectin now.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Are they literally treating ivermectin like it's like, a
Yeah.
Percocet?
It's a pain in the ass to get sometimes.
It says cabbage belongs in the
If you go scroll down, it'll tell you diarrhea. There you go.
Bubba's cabbage ass,
Diarrhea.
$10 cash.
green cabbage contains 5.8 grams of fiber per 1 cup soup. And I had about 4 cups of this.
Oh, Christ. Of insoluble fiber.
The insoluble fiber in cabbage increases the movement of waste in the digestive tract. Eating too much can contribute to symptoms of diarrhea my intestines are not blocked.
No.
Do you remember like 10 or 15 years ago, the cabbage diet was like a big thing?
No, but we should do the cabbage challenge.
Because
Let's not.
Lummy, listen, Lummy, I know a chip almost killed you.
Yeah.
You think, if you drank an excessive amount of cabbage juice, it would kill you? I mean, you're a paper tiger.
rest
Well,
in peace, Lummy.
You mean a smoothie?
I mean, like if you
Because if
just,
you juice it, it'll take out all the fiber.
oh, well,
Yeah.
so just eat cabbage then?
Either that or like smoothie it up.
Well, if you juice, what you're saying,
The smoothie, you put all the contents in. Juicing, you like squeeze the liquid out of it.
oh, okay.
Well,
we could just have Lummy eat like a whole big head of cabbage.
hell yeah,
Is that
like
what
an apple.
Yeah, like an apple. The
Poor
cabbage
guy.
challenge.
It's gonna be so farty.
I mean, we need to find somebody beneath you to start doing some like we don't do stunts all the time. I'm not Johnny Stunt radio guy anymore, but occasionally one comes up. Like the chip challenge, and you ruin that one.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
Yeah, almost killed you.
I mean,
Way to go, Lummy.
because of you, Lummy, we may not even be able to do stunts anymore. Like, leave it to you because you damn near died.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it was even more touch and go than Tom the Tree Man's leech deal. Tom the Tree Man almost did die from the leech
I
deal.
know.
For real.
I know. You called Dan in a panic.
And Lummy got he got close to not being good either.
Yeah, Lummy. I
I don't
mean,
even want to talk about it.
I mean,
I was close.
Blitz, if you were to look at 2 stunts in the history of our show that really hurt the person,
oh yeah, it's definitely those two.
those 2.
Yeah.
And Lummy, I mean, from one,
Like the leech thing, I kind of I get it. Like, okay, but the eating a chip, come
Right.
on.
Blitz, I go, hey, listen, man. Tom the Tree Man, really, this is a big deal because he's going to lose a zillion pints of blood and yada, yada. And then the leech bites won't coagulate, so it's going to constantly be seeping, which means he's always going to be losing blood.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be a real big deal. You'd be like, yeah, I understand that. But if I go, hey, Lummy's going to eat a taco chip.
Right.
And it's gonna burn out his esophagus and tear a rip in
Now,
it. and
how
all
big
this
is
kinda-
this chip?
Oh, it's literally like the size of a 50-cent piece.
Wait, like a Dorito?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
it's like a
gonna eat-
regular chip.
He's gonna
size
eat,
of a regular
he's
chip.
gonna eat a chip that's the size of a Dorito.
Is he allowed to like chew it?
Oh, he can chew
Is it made out of like arsenic or something?
No,
or
it's just
Get some hot sauce on it.
Yeah. It's got some like a ghost pepper.
Oh,
in
he'll
it.
be fine.
And we're gonna give him water and milk and whatever he wants.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't even have to hold it in for a while. Like he can swig it down with water. It's
And
not a big deal.
Mylanta and Pepto-Bismol, all that.
Anything that he wants.
Oh, he's fine then. There'll be no problem.
No problem. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, man, no problem.
Hey,
He'll have a hot mouth for a minute or two, and then he'll take all this stuff and just go home.
You love me. It almost killed you. You got a stainless steel, like you got a latch inside of your body because you blew out. What did you blow out? Your esophagus?
My GI.
What's that?
His esophagus. Basically.
Yeah.
You. What was the official diagnosis? You blew out your esophagus.
Yeah.
His official diagnosis was he had the world's best insurance known to man.
I ripped
Humana
Gas.
Gold.
Gastrointestinal tract.
Humana Platinum is what the thing was.
I ripped a good sized tear in
From
my
what?
esophagus. From pretty much all the pressure and
Pretty
everything.
much. Pretty much.
From
Throwing up
the
and
pressure of it going down and being so irritated, and then when the
Well,
milk,
he didn't
inflamed.
chew the chip. He tried to eat it whole as well.
I took one bite,
You didn't chew
and then
it.
it got stuck. And when it got stuck, it started to tighten my throat all up, and everything started to expand. And then when the milk came up, it just ripped it through.
Sorry, I asked.
Sorry.
No, I will tell you this. For those at BARP, this is how it will be. Let me just tell you. So tonight, I got a hard 8 out.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't plan on staying.
Yeah, we got a show tomorrow morning.
6 to 8. I'll have Blitz. In fact, I'd like to talk about this on the air just so that there's no misunderstanding.
Okay.
Okay. Now, my other people, everybody's on your own. I got a hard 8 out at 8 o'clock. I'm going to Dave Tate. I'm settling the bill at that point.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can stay as long as you want, but I'm closing the tab. I'm paying for everything.
Yep.
And if you want to keep going on and open up your own tab and do your own deal,
That's on you.
Stay as long as you want.
Sure.
Bubba Light and Trickney Ashley may close the place down for all I know.
Mm-hmm.
He's in Tampa, by the way. He's here.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
He's been announcing his whole trip along the way.
Now, so I got a hard out at 8. And at 8 o'clock, I literally will be saying goodbye. At 10 till 8, I will be settling up the bill.
Mm-hmm.
And at 8 o'clock, I'll give my pleasantries and hugs and thank yous and I love yous to who I
8,
can.
8 is very late for you,
I was
period.
going to say, what about
Right.
246?
Right.
Yeah.
So, I'm
You're gonna be all over the place.
I'm going to be all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And so, starting that, this could get me, I got to be really locked in for this whole weekend.
Yeah.
So I'm already putting myself at a disadvantage in the fact that I'm staying out till 8 having dinner
On a
with you.
Thursday night.
Right. But that's fine.
Yeah.
That's part of what I got to do. It's
Yeah.
our gala for you.
Mm-hmm.
But so I'm leaving at 8. I'm settling the bill up. Now, with regards to those that are coming to Bubba 199, I need you here at 10 till 8. 10 till 8. No, Blitz, I guess we could get him here at 15 till 8.
Yeah.
7:45, you have to be here. I'm not going to have people straggling in. At 8 o'clock, we're locking the doors. And not going to be dealing with a bunch of, somebody's, you know what I'm saying? You agree, Blitz? You got to be here
I agree.
because we're not going to be in and out. So you have to be here by 8, between 7:30 and 8. This is Friday night, Bubba 199. Those that are supposed to be here, we know. If you're somebody who's trying to sneak in and you're not a royalty person, Lummy will yoke you.
We're yoking through.
And I do know there's a few royalty who are busy the night or plan on coming for the beginning and then leaving to just kind of
That's fine.
get out of and that's fine. Yep.
So it's 7:30 to 8 o'clock will be the time you need to get here. We'll go 8 to 10. Now, I will tell you this. At 10 o'clock, we're going to pretty briskly end in the, we're going to start cleaning up.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be off the air, first of all. The Twitch Bubba 199 will be from 8 to 10. We'll be off the air by 10. And by 10:30, we'd like everybody to be out of the building.
That's fair.
I mean, we just because we have to come back the next morning and we have a whole bunch of stuff to do.
We'll have to clean for the party
Right.
and make sure that whatever alcohol is no longer there. I'll go get more. And
Right. So that's the rules for Friday.
Joey Side, gifted 5 subs.
Here's Saturday. Party starts at 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't get here much before that.
Yeah. No.
And Big Mike is going to start shuttling people over. He's got 2 6-passenger shuttles from the hotel airport at 7:15.
Okay.
He's going to start going to get his first load at 7:15. the Merch Crick and OFF are going to have a little check-in tent right at the gate. The gate's going to be closed except to have to go through the check-in tent. Everybody will be put a band and made sure and we'll know who's here and who attended, so we don't call your name out.
You can still drive here, but if you don't have to drive here, don't, because there's not a lot of parking around.
Right, and if you're staying at one of the two hotels,
right next to each other.
Right next to each other, we'll be shuttling all night long. Now, for employees, please know that Blitz, I'm trying to make a ruling. I can put quite a few cars in the back. I can get more cars back there.
But then you got to get here really early, though.
Right.
Like really early, because that gate's going to be like set up and the tent's going to be in place.
If you're here before 7, that gate closes at 7:00.
Yeah.
So if you're here before 7, employee-wise, you can park in the parking lot.
Wayne 51 to you. Give the 5 subs.
Otherwise, if you're going to be Dr. Diaco and show up at 1 minute.
Well, don't like the portalets are probably going to go like towards the back by the trailers. So.
However, I'll configure it. However.
Okay.
I was thinking. Okay, wherever.
We don't want that like next to the party.
Yeah, put it back there in the dark bowels of the parking lot.
Yeah.
So if you're an employee, you might be able to park in the parking lot, but chances are all parking is going to be across the street.
Yeah, we're going to try and not put cars in the parking lot, basically.
So I don't want to hear like my mom and Dan and any late people that may be not. You're going to have to park across the street.
Yep.
So that's and then so here's the party. Here's the party for the rules. Here's the rules for the Bubba Army Royalty Party at the studio. Gates open at 7:30. We'll provide you with food, with drink. There's access to Clem's Clubhouse. There's a poker table. There'll be a ball game on, or there'll either be the Chili Bowl, or which is this. I don't know. Probably going to be a football game up there. Probably. We'll also have the various NFL games on a couple other TVs throughout the studio.
2 fires up front, right?
What's that?
2 fires up front.
Yes.
2 fires up front. A pretty large tent, a ton of tables, a ton of lawn chairs, a bartender out front, a bartender in the studio, and a bartender in Clem's Clubhouse. Clem's Clubhouse does have 1 bathroom. We have 2 bathrooms downstairs and 2 portalets outside. The green room will be locked just because we're in the middle of a remodel. We got just some stuff going on in there.
Yep.
And we're using it for storage. And then you can have access to the studio, of course, and there'll be a bartender in here. So
obviously the upstairs and the in-here bar we got handled.
Yes.
We need to figure out something for the outdoor bar.
Can people congregate on the stage?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Because there's no railing.
All right.
If there's
The
no
last
railing.
thing we need is drunk people up on a stage
I
falling
agree.
off.
That's-
You want a girl named Trickney Ashley
No.
on my stage?
No. Sure don't.
So we got 2 trick knees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bubba Light pushes her off, knows that I got good insurance in the building.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I did to her. I got her whole wedding paid for. I said, hey, Trickney, I'm going to push you up a stage and we'll get our wedding paid for. Got us a weekend in Savannah, Georgia. And so here's the party. I would say the ring / Hall of Fame ceremonies. Blitz, we probably need to do those about 9:30.
Okay.
At 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Okay.
In that area.
Yeah.
That's
I was thinking
when-
a little earlier than later, but yeah, that's perfect.
9:30.
Yep. 9:30 is perfect.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be cumbersome. We're gonna try to get us, obviously the Hall of Fame people in here. We'll do that here in the studios.
Yep.
Then after that, it's just kind of still hang out. We got food provided. We got alcohol provided. You can play poker upstairs. You can play pool upstairs. You can play darts upstairs. We'll set up our cornhole. We'll have cornhole. We'll have 2 fires out front. We have a tent. We got TVs. Blah blah blah. Now here's with regards to me. I'm going to be here probably till 11:30. It's about how long I usually make it. Then I'll just quietly disappear.
Irish goodbye is the best way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to end up sneaking out of my own party. And I got Blitz and Lummy, and people know how to lock the building up. And it just, Blitz, if you know, like every year, it just kind of winds down. People just kind of, it just ends up winding down. Now, I'm saying when I ghost at like 11:30 or so, if there's still, hey, 60, 70 people that are enjoying themselves and the party's still going, keep it going.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say that we usually end up closing, like, we're fully closed by 1.
Yeah.
I think over the years we've been, everybody's out of here by like 12:31. Now, there have been some people that ended up face down in the ditch.
Lummy.
There have been people that are passed out in the green room, Scout and Big Gulp. There have been people that, so I hope nobody drinks and drives.
No.
And there is no real reason, if you have a car and you're at one of the 2 host hotels, there is absolutely no reason you should drive. One, it's 0.3 of a mile. Even my fat ass could walk that.
Yeah.
It's
anybody could walk it. Brandon the Quad could walk it.
Yeah. It's 0.3 of a mile to walk. But I got 2 6-passenger golf carts, courtesy of Southwest Florida Golf Carts. Big Mike and his little lummy and his dad are going to be shuttling back and forth. And if you're at the party and you want to leave early and you're at the hotel, just get a hold of Mike, Big Mike, and say, hey, take me back.
Yep.
Boom, they'll take you back.
Grouper Lip skipped it, or 3,000.
3,000's not subs, dollars,
Yeah, I know.
bits. We've had a last couple days on Twitch. We've had great days. I know I have not felt a hype train yet today, though.
We have not had one.
no.
Today would be 10 for 10 too.
Well, maybe they're going to give us a day off. Maybe they're saving their money for the big Bubba 199.
Yep.
Now, with regards to the Bubba 199, Anna has made me a couple hour and a half or so worth of music.
Right.
Where I can play it. Now, Lummy, you're going to probably have to, though, do the bits.
Oh, yeah, no, I planned on it. I got new batteries and everything. Ready to go.
So, Blitz, there probably won't be a way for people in the studio to be able to monitor because the mic will be on.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, how's that going to work? Because, like, we don't have headphones for everyone. And if you're here and you don't have headphones, 199 is weird.
Well, that's good.
Because it's like there's no music. Like, everyone's dancing and there's no music to be heard.
Well, hey, have we ever been conventional? Let's be weird.
Okay.
So we'll be weird. The 199, I will be behind the mic sometimes, but because Anna has made this, I can get up and fraternize, and I know that
It'll be a real loose 199.
Yeah. I'll be here for a little bit, then I'll go over there. And Blitz, I know we're just going to keep the door open. People are just going to come and go.
Yep.
I'm going to have to adjust. I'm not used to this, but I can put my big boy pants on and get through it.
So the for 2018 1,500 bits.
But Blitz, we'll have the mics open if people want to slide up and say something.
I think people really like that, to be on camera and
like we've said
interact with
before,
chat.
if during the Tate's thing, now we expect people to get crazy. Like, that's fine. But, like, if you do something stupid, like totally stupid, you will not be allowed at the party. And if you do something that stupid, you won't be allowed at any other event ever.
And that's including language.
Right.
And that's including
Now, hold
nudity.
on. What I'm saying is not, if we're talking freely and we're not on the air, okay, we can talk however, like men. But if
like men.
Really, Blitz, the only liability we have is when we're live on Bubba 199, and if I was to leave mic open, and some guy would run up and say the N-word in the microphone, go, hey, yeah, like,
Stop that, Ty J.
First of all, you're going to get your, well, Ty J may be able to say it. I mean, we might be getting okay on a technicology there. I mean, I'm saying,
right.
But other than that, if you say there's just some words that we can't say,
Those are not the words.
those are not the words. And if you are Bubba Army, you know the words.
FT Greg and Amy, $25 cash.
It's like you know not to run up and say R or F or anything like that.
Yep.
So don't say the words.
Right.
And have a good time. We'll shuffle in and there. You know what, Blitz? At one time, we'll try to get everybody on camera.
And we expect everyone to get crazy and, to drink and all that. Like, we're cool with, that's awesome, but just don't do something stupid.
Right. And we'll try to, and within the middle position, Mike Blitz, we'll try to cycle people. We'll try to have a constant cycle of people. Mm-hmm. But hey, Scotty Landers, well, I'm doing good. Things here in Gas City. I was down there at Hip Hugger and Kokomo a few nights ago. And, it's cold as hell up here in Kokomo, but I'm Bubba Army. I haven't missed one yet. I'm Scott Landers, and I think Scott Landers is a Hall of Famer, is he not?
Sure is. Mm-hmm. I got his buses already. Lakeland Hoosier 5,000 bits.
Blitz, now, I know I'm throwing you a last-minute curveball.
Okay.
But I know we have name tags for everybody.
Okay.
But I could have the merch crick go out today and just buy some gold ones and only the Hall of Famers have the right. That'd be kind of cool, right?
Sure, send her out, get some.
But I'm just saying, like, denote them as a Hall of Famer as they're fraternizing around.
Okay.
Half of the BARP is just Bubba Army hanging and BSing with Bubba Army.
There's Scotty Landers
Oh, look at that.
with his glasses.
Trying to click on it.
Double click.
Double clicking away. Anyway, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
Look at that.
That's
Kokomo's
beautiful.
finest right there.
That looks so good.
He's gonna be showing all the ladies at the hip huggers when he gets back.
Mm-hmm.
Hip huggers.
Now, the only thing is, but should we, I know this would double the cost, but I think when you get inducted to the Hall of Fame in Canton, like they give you one to take home too, don't they? Do they give you one? Do they take you? Do they?
Yeah, I mean, when the NFL with their multi-trillion-dollar budget, yes,
Yeah.
they have one made for the people to take home too. Yes, they do.
But us, the extra 800 clicks is tough.
Right.
Yeah.
Lakeland Hoosier 5 1,000 bits and Chico 2213 in the D60 1,000 bits.
I wonder, Blitz, if we could find out what. I mean, I know this is a real dick move, but if we could find out what the cost per unit is, if we could somehow figure that up,
Okay.
I'm sure we could.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And then-
Grouper Lips would know.
And then give the Hall of Fame member an option to buy one.
Okay.
Maybe we'll do that. So many curveballs.
Grouper Lips said we can talk.
but we build in a fee for him to do them too.
Yeah.
You know, like, if it's
It's not just like he makes it and we make the money.
right. No. I mean, like if
Yeah.
the hard cost to make one is, let's say, $200.
Right.
I'm just using it. I could
Sure.
be way off. You say it's $250 or $300,
Right.
and you give the difference to Grouper Lips because he's the one that's making them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to have anything to do with it. I sold my suit for $1,000, bitch. Need to sell no buses.
Right.
I do feel a re-attack.
Coming on.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
A re-re-re-re-ria.
I tell you medicine today too.
Bubba.
Oh no.
But I think
Coming
I
out.
can.
Have you taken like Imodium or anything?
I think I can hold it off. I'm just this pill
Ooh.
that I took.
Oh,
is
that's right. You
supposed
took
to-
that.
medication Willie.
Yeah, the refill deal.
All right, so Friday we're going to try to get everybody in here on a $199, and then Saturday the party, and it's just going to be a great time. I'm going to have the merch crick get some gold
Okay.
Name tags.
name tags, and if you have a gold name tag, then you only Hall of Famers will be given gold name tags.
Right.
Lummy, do we have a ruling on unsavory?
I haven't seen him this morning,
Do you
and I haven't heard
do
anything.
you have his number?
Yes, I do.
Will you text me his number?
Yes.
Okay.